Hello everyone, my name is Morgan Baker. If you don't already know who I am a hairstylist in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I specialize in blondes and hair extensions. I am coming to you guys to teach you everything I know. I'm so excited about this, so passionate about this. I really just want to pour all of my knowledge to you. I will tell you a little bit about myself to start out. Like I said, I work in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I grew up in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. I went to cosmetology school in my junior and senior year of high school. So when I graduated cosmetology and high school. So I immediately after high school went out to working in the industry, which is a really cool thing. If you're somebody who hasn't started cosmetology yet, and if you have a program like that in your city for your school, definitely look into it. I could not recommend it enough. It's so good. Anyways, besides all that, I graduated in 2021 and have been doing hair ever since. Of course, I've always loved it, always done it years before, but it's just something I'm super passionate about. And I am kind of here to teach you how to get past all the crap. That's what I keep saying. I keep saying that you don't have to deal with all the crap. They will teach you in cosmetology school that you have to do all the things that you don't want to do. You got to work late nights, weekends, do perms, do, services that you're not comfortable with to be successful. That's not true. It's not true at all. In this masterclass, I'm going to be kind of just giving you a basic outline of what you can learn potentially if you do decide to take my course in the future. I will have a very in-depth course for literally everything. It'll be over, how to be successful, building your clientele, building your social medias up based upon what you specialize in, how to specialize. Literally so much jam-packed into one course that it'll just blow your mind. I'm even gonna try to do some blonding lessons, some toner formulas, just some little bitty things here and there that I can throw in, but stay tuned for the end so that you can get the details about all of that. Some of the most basic things that I like to tell everybody starting out is you really have to set your boundaries and know what you're comfortable with. If you don't know what you're comfortable with, find out. You normally find that out in cosmetology school as you're going through doing all the things. But it's very important to know exactly what you're comfortable with and exactly what you're not comfortable with. You will have those clients that come in and you're like, oh, I think I can do this. It's money, I might as well, but you don't feel comfortable with it. Let me just tell you, starting out, you gotta say no. You gotta have boundaries and know how to say no to people politely, of course, and you can refer them on. You just gotta let them know, hey, I am just not comfortable with this. Here's somebody else that is, and they should respect that. And if they don't, that's an issue on their end. But that's a big thing you need to know is boundaries and learning how to say no and knowing exactly what you're comfortable with. Next pointer I want to say is specializing. If you are looking to specialize in something, this is what's very important early on. You want to know exactly what you want to specialize in. Of course, that can change over time, but that's how you start to kind of grow your clientele based upon what you want to do. So it's called your dream clientele is what you're building when you know exactly what you want to do. So for me, I knew I want to do blondes and hair extensions. I knew at first I wanted to do hair extensions, and the blonde specialist kind of came in a little bit after I started doing more blondes. So that sometimes can come later on once you've done things over and over again and realize, oh, this is it, I love this. Then you'll start attracting that client. When you put out there what you want to do, that's what you will attract, I promise. Once you start taking pictures of majority of the things that you love to do. So for example, blondes. I wouldn't take pictures of the dark colors. I would only take pictures of the blondes just because I loved it so much. And I would put that out there. I would post it on my Instagram, my Facebook. And if you consistently do that over and over and over and over again, you will start to see that type of client coming in. I started getting DM after DM after DM being like, blonde specialist, I need a blonde specialist. They would come to me, and I just started building over time. Just make sure that when you're posting stuff and putting stuff out there, you're putting out there what you want to do. So for example, if you're wanting to specialize in blondes, you're not gonna go post a vivid on your Instagram and be like, I've got openings for vivids. That's not what you're gonna do, because then you're gonna start to attract that. It's pretty basic, simple, but it's a really big deal to be posting exactly what you want to attract. All of this also will go in more depth and into with my course, of course, but I just want to mention that social media is one of the biggest and most powerful things for this industry. That is how people find us. They look up blonde specialists, hair extension specialists, vivid specialists. They look that up on Instagram, Facebook, the internet, whatever. They look for somebody that's specialized. For example, I have guests that come to me from another stylist that wasn't really specialized in blondes, and they say, I looked you up because you're a blonde specialist, and I think that you can do better on my hair. Or, you know, they're like, this stylist just wasn't really doing what I was wanting just because she wasn't really specialized in that. She does it, but she's not specialized in all the details. So that's something so important. Make sure you're putting out what you want to come in. Now I want to talk a little bit about my experience starting out, just so that you guys have an idea. But I graduated cosmetology school. I took a couple months off for like a summer break because it was my it was my senior year. I had graduated and I wanted a couple months, which is fine. So I was doing family and friends' hair on the side, kind of. And then what I did was I found a salon that specialized in hair extensions. And that's where I went. And I learned very quick that, you know, guests are gonna come to you if they respect your work. They're gonna come to you, you know, based upon your hours, not just because that's when they can come. I have lots of guests that take off work to come see me, or they know that I don't work weekends and they make arrangements to come in during the week. Like I said, that goes back to boundaries. They will respect you if you tell them this is what I have, and if they like you enough, they'll respect you. They really will. But I started out in a salon and I got trained and educated in hair extensions. Started doing that, and of course the salon did a lot of the promoting for specializing in hair extensions. But with my own personal branding and working on my social medias, I posted blondes because that's what I love doing and that's what I attract. But yes, I started out in a salon and I did not work weekends and I did not work nights. I worked, Tuesday through Friday, and normally mornings to afternoons or mid-afternoons to early evenings. That was it. And I built my clientele based on that. Of course, you know, I will work a random Saturday here and there, but starting out, I started out how I wanted to start out. Because think about it. If you start out doing like working weekends, working nights, you're gonna have a hard time telling all your clients later on, hey, you know, unfortunately, I don't do nights anymore. I don't do weekends anymore. And you are gonna lose clientele that way because they don't have any respect for you. They're just gonna leave. But you'll draw in more of the people that respect you and your work when you let them know that you work only mornings or afternoons. Same thing goes with pricing too, your pricing. If you look at yourself in the mirror and say, I am worth a $250 highlight and cut, charge it. Charge it. You don't have to be a baby stylist and charging really cheap for highlights and stuff like that. Charge what you believe you are worth. if you add lots of extra into your services, so for me, for example, I add, you know, a bond builder in my lightener, I add a deep conditioning treatment, no matter what, a haircut, a gloss, all the things. If you add that kind of stuff into your service and you know it is worth $250, whatever it is, charge it. Just charge it. Why do you want to have to be raising your prices every year or every 6 months and letting your clients know over and over again, I'm raising my prices, I'm raising my prices. Charge what you believe you are worth. If you believe you're worth $100 for a highlight, charge it. I believe in charging exactly what you're worth. Do not charge under. Don't undercharge. That's exactly what I'm trying to get out. My words are still coming out. It's just something I'm very, 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 like, I get riled up about this. I see baby stylists that are like struggling, and you don't have to struggle. You don't. You charge what you're worth, and you won't. I promise. I promise. That is something also that I will go way more into detail in my course, is pricing and stuff like that, how to charge prices, or how to charge what you're worth, and then also, you know, explaining to your clients that too. So that's something else. Currently, I am a co-owner of a salon suite. That's where I'm at today, the Champagne Room in Tulsa. I'm so obsessed with this space. I share it with one other person, and we both love this space so much. But really cool because, you know, I'm in a space with somebody else that I love, and then also I'm on my own. So I have my own business. I am Hair by Morgan Baker. But really cool to see where I started and how I've gotten here and, you know, where I am now. But that's what I'm doing now, and I am only on year 2.5 of being a hairstylist. So if that doesn't tell you something, it's possible. It's so possible. You just have to work hard, put in the effort, and my biggest thing is you need to put in boundaries. You need to put the boundaries in your life, because if you don't put the boundaries in, you're just going to lose people. But you will gain people by setting your boundaries, and they will respect you. If they love your work, they love you, they will respect you and your time and your boundaries. We're not going to get too crazy with this class this time, just because I've got so much more I want to teach and explain to you guys. This is really just kind of to get you engaged and get your wheels turning. I'm so excited to be teaching this and explaining how I got to where I am today, and teaching what I love. So I thank you for being here. I do want to mention I am also putting out templates more recently, just templates of stuff that I have. So the ones that I have out right now are protecting your beauty business. Of course, they're for hair extensions and color, but they're consent forms. I have a bundle of consent forms you can purchase from me. They are in my stand store, but basically what it is documents that you can edit. You can fill in your salon name, your business name, whatever it is. They protect you. That's another really big thing that I will touch on in my course, but protecting your business is something really important, because there are gonna be people out there that are gonna try to stab you in the back. They're gonna leave and be like, I love my hair, love it. Next thing you know, you get a dispute and you're like, what? Because they didn't sign a contract, and then they win it. So you want to have contracts, especially for those super expensive services as color corrections, colors, hair extensions. It's a big one, just because they are pricey, and if you are out that money, that's out a lot of money. So I have a bundle of those in my stand store you can purchase from me. I plan on putting more out just for really anybody in the industry, so that anybody can use them, but they are to where you can edit them. You can copy and paste them, however you want to do it. It's really just a good guide of a contract template that has literally everything. They go through, read it, and it covers you. It covers your money, it covers what you tell them, it covers literally everything, because they sign it, they've read it, you've explained it to them. So that's a really great thing that I have that I'm offering right now. Next thing I want to mention, I am creating and coming out with a huge course plan. This is so exciting for me because I can't wait to really just teach everybody exactly what I know, what I've learned. I can't even. I just want everybody to learn how to make it in this industry, because I see so many people struggle, and it breaks my heart to see anybody struggle with how amazing this industry is. You are a stylist, makeup artist, lash artist, brow artist, whatever it is, esthetician, that makes people feel beautiful. This job is so rewarding, and I hate to see people so burnt out at such a young age just because they're told that they have to do all these things. You do not. You don't. You set your boundaries and you go strong and you do exactly what you want to do, you'll make it. People respect that. People respect that a lot. If you have stayed this long, obviously you are wanting to get on the path to creating your perfect dream clientele and being so fulfilled in your career. So I have an early bird special coming out for my course. I'm so excited. I really cannot wait to teach you guys. I am also doing one-on-ones, so you can purchase a one-on-one with me and we can do a face-to-face video call and really just talk about all your issues, everything that you've got going on, your concerns, and I can walk you through it. So I will be doing one-on-ones if that's something you're interested in. And then also, like I just said, I am launching a course, but I have an early bird special. So you either wait until the original price or I have that early bird special. Everything is in my Stan Store. Everything you need to know is in my Stan Store. You can read through everything, and yeah, I think that's all I've got for you guys, but I'm so excited. I hope you follow me in this journey. I hope I get to follow you in your journey. I can't wait to help you, and I will see you in my course.